Hey guys, Retro Crusader here, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Innotv from Vtech. So stick around and we'll see what's inside. Okay, so here we have the box, and it gives you a lot of information about it. Of course, it's going to tell you what age is appropriate for it and what kind of things they learn. Here is a bunch of screenshots from games that are available for it. And up here you have some of the more name brand stuff. And we'll take a look at the front of the box here. It tells you what it teaches: language arts, math, problem solving, and science, and more. And over here it says it has a large library of games. And then it shows Innotv game. When I did my research on it, after I put the bid in on eBay, was there's only 4 titles for Innotv, because there's like Innotv 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there's only 4 games for the Innotv that work on the Innotv. So it's like, well, is it really all that worth it then? I don't know. That's what I'm here to figure out. So if you have a little one, then you want to get them into console gaming, I guess it would be good. But the thing I told about Vtech is they change the next thing comes within a year or two. So, and I was also told once it's obsolete, it's obsolete. You can't get parts or anything for it. So, without further ado, let's see what's inside. Got some more. Alright. So the box opens like this. There's an egg carton thing. Looking thing. And it pulls up. Okay. That's all that's in the box. Now, this is what it looks like inside. I did buy it used. Instead of buying it for $70 at Target or Walmart, I did get it for like $20 on eBay. So let's see what it comes with. Of course, you have the console itself, and has a slot here for a micro USB card. Also has the hookups for the HDMI and the charger, or the power. I think this would be the power. I'm not sure what that is. Controller, probably. Your power button, your game slot, and there went the game. So it's just this little plastic cube. Does it feel sturdy? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going to break in my hands. There's the ventilation for it. Yeah, I say it's pretty sturdy. The game looks kind of like a Game Boy Advance game, maybe a little smaller. This is Play and Learn Starter Pack. And the game looks like it's in pretty good shape, I guess. You see down there. And it just slips into the console, as you saw it fly out earlier, like that. Cool. Next thing that I'm interested in seeing with this is the controller. And it takes 2 AA's, and it has this joystick And then I guess this is start and select, I guess. I don't know. Has a button here and this smart wheel. So I have to see what that's about. It did come with the battery thing, so that's good. Don't have to scotch tape it closed. And what's also cool, what I think is really cool, is it comes with a wrist strap, like a Wii controller, Wii remote. So when your kids get really into it, they don't throw the controller. And I'm not sure what that does. It doesn't have any labeling on it. Oh, just numbers. But yeah, I guess that's a home. There's the power. Power right there on top. Cool. Alright. And like I said before, it is HDMI cable. And it comes with a really long HDMI cable, probably a 6-footer. So, HDMI. Cool. And the charger. Yeah. Alright, that's all of it. The only bad thing about buying it used is I didn't get any pamphlet or user manual with it. So now we're going to have to see if this thing works. Okay, so I get this screen. It did power up pretty good. And I'm just seeing. Okay. I put batteries in it.
Use the joystick to choose your picture. Then press enter.
Okay. So I guess I'll just do guess.
You are going to play in guest mode. Game records and creations will not be saved.
Okay.
Family fun.
Oh, so it's pretty.
Let's play together.
So depending on what I want to learn,
Media Center
is the games that's available.
and videos. Learning Lodge. Let's try out some learning games.
Okay, so let's just go to learning games here.
Let's play and learn.
Okay, and we'll just try this Dish Dash.
Dish Dash.
Hello, Rocco's Kitchen. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for ordering. See you later.
Why do they always love Rocco's pies?
Hello, Rocco's
I'll put an end to Rocco's Kitchen. Start a new order. We recommend starting with this level.
You don't know me very well. Alright, we'll just see how basic this gets here.
Duty calls. Time to take an order.
Thing is, though, you can't skip any of the cutscenes, it seems, so. You're stuck watching it.
Swift. Skip.
Oh, I can't skip it. Okay, cool.
Now to play. Here are some tips to play the game. Move the joystick left or right to move Chef Rocco left or right. Press enter to jump. Press enter when he's in the air to jump even higher. Move the joystick down to duck. You can skip.
Okay.
Chef Rocco needs 35 oranges to make the pie. Try to collect them before time runs out. Gather more fruit for a higher score. Ready? Begin!
Okay, so the controls seem pretty sensitive. It's not like you're really having to really push on the joystick for him to move. I can move it with one finger and he moves. Up, down is good. The jump button seems to work really good. I don't have to really push on it. Okay. I don't see any oranges unless I'm supposed to jump on these. So the games are pretty basic, but again, it's for 3 to 7 years olds. So I mean, of course, the levels aren't going to be very hard for it, and it's something that they can get into. And you know, even if they don't want to play, they can just point out where the oranges are, I'm sure. And it gives you a time limit up here. You have 19 minutes. I don't know if you can see that in the screen.
Joystick up to go inside the hole. How to play. Here are some tips to play the game. Guide
Okay, so I'm going to try to push this
answer.
home button, or this door button.
Watch out.
Nah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Nuts. Move the joystick up to go inside the hole. Find the correct holes to make your way up.
So guys, that's the Innotv, and from what I saw, it's pretty good size to be, you know, just put there on the entertainment center and not take up a lot of room. The controller is what I liked about it. Okay, is for the controller is you didn't have to really force the joystick for him to move, and or to really like slam on the button for him to jump. So you don't really have to worry about your kid like really yanking on the joystick here, or you know, trying to break the controller for him to move. The only thing that I didn't really care for the controller was the smart wheel, because when I had to try to choose the category of game, I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but you turn this when I was choosing games, and it would choose, you know, learning games or family fun. Yeah, it was kind of like you had to really turn it, and instead of just like going like a quarter of a turn, you had to really like turn it one direction. I don't know. Maybe I just want it easy. From what I gather, this right here is the controller. Like, okay, it's on number 1, so I'm 1 player, then 2 player. If that's the case, it goes up to 5 people. Or 4 people, I'm sorry, 4 people. So that's pretty cool. So you can have the family fun. And I don't know how much these controllers run to. It only came with one. I like, again, the small size of it, and that it doesn't seem to take up very much room. I like that it's HDMI cable. And the game, you don't have to worry about the game getting stuck in there. It just kind of shoots out at you. It's the game is smaller, so you kind of have to. If your kids are smaller, probably watch them a lot more. I wouldn't let them put the game in and out. Take the game in and out. As far as the system on the monitor, it started up right when I put the power plug in. It started up, and I didn't have to like clean the cartridge or anything. It started up. It seems to be, if you're a 7-year-old, it seems to tell you pretty much what to do as far as, you know, select your picture and it told me, how to go through the game pretty easily with the controls. And it even told you, it wasn't just a picture. It told you, move the joystick back and forth for him to move and all that. So I think it's really interactive. I think that it's going to be a good. The only thing that I don't care for the system is the limited library. But even this game right here has a few games on it. It had all those games. Now, whether or not the system itself has games already built on it, and this is just to build up the library a little bit, I don't know. And there are other games, like I think there's a Spider-Man game that's available for the Innotv. And Pixar, yeah, it seems to be up here. All those games. Whether or not they're all for the Innotv or they're just for the Innotv, I don't know. So, as far as everything goes, I give the Innotv a good rating. I would give it a good rating. And I just wish, again, that the library was a little bigger, and hopes that Vtech would keep it for a while. Don't just a year and done type thing. That's for me. As far as the way that it plays, the way everything goes, yeah, I would recommend it. Well, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like the video, go ahead and push the like button. And if you have any of your own opinions about the Innotv or Innotv or whatever, or if you know a way to get the full library to play on it, go ahead and leave that in the comments. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And I hope you enjoy the video.